Well, hello, class of 2020. I'm here with two friends, Stephen Lecce, Minister of Education, and I think everyone knows the famous Raptor superfan, Nav. Thanks, Nav, for coming to deliver a special message to each and every one of you. Congratulations, you made it. You made it through high school in an unprecedented time. You all have so much to be proud of. All that hard work, all the hours poring over the books, nights on the sports field, evenings in the theater or in the music room, the hours volunteering your communities and helping each other out, all in the face of a global pandemic. You've been absolute champions, and you've beat all the odds. And I'll tell you, we, all of us as a province, are so proud of you. In the years to come, I know there'll be bumps in the road, and I always say, if you're going through hard times, the best advice I can give anyone is keep going and never, ever give up. Hard work and perseverance will always pay off. I can tell you from my own experience, everyone respects a hard worker, no matter where you go or what you do. If you put your mind to it, work hard, be of good character, and stay true to yourself, I know you'll succeed. And of course, there are different levels and different types of success. And if it's commercial, it might be financial, it might be fame, like my friend Nav here, real famous and successful entrepreneur, by the way, or anything else. The most important type of success is being a good person, a good friend, and most importantly, be good to your family. When I travel around North America with our economic development minister, and there's nothing, I'll tell you, nothing that makes me more proud than talking about our students. You're my I'll tell you, you're my number one selling tool. When I travel around and I talk about Ontario being open for business, I always tell everyone, we have the brightest and the best students in the entire world, bar none. And I love telling them how great Ontario's future is going to be under your future leadership. I get to tell everyone I meet these stories because all of you, every one of you has a special place in Ontario's future. And with that, you're now about to embark on an exciting new chapter in your lives. Whether you're starting a new job or apprenticeship or continuing school at a college or university, there are incredible opportunities ahead of you. Opportunities that I have no doubt you will seize. You will seize the opportunity for growth, you will seize the opportunity for leadership, and you will seize the opportunity for success. You'll take risks, and I always say you have to take calculated risks, and that's a good thing. Every leader that I know has taken some sort of a risk. This is how you become a leader and succeed. And I know there are risk takers among you. And I always put people into like 4 categories for the most part. So there's 4 groups of people. There's one group, they sit back and they watch things happen. And the second group, they sit back and they really want things to happen and they cheer people on, but they don't act on anything. And then the third group's my special group. They don't sit back, they don't watch, they make things happen. They're the leaders. And then the fourth group, there's always a fourth group there. After you get everything done and you're successful, they sit back and say, what just happened? So I encourage all of you to be the people that makes things happen. And I know all of you can. Because every student I meet in Ontario, they share this special something. And it's hard to describe that special something into words. But it's demonstrated every day in your compassion and your hard work and your wisdom and wisdom that is wise beyond your years. When you see it in a young person's eyes or in their heart, people know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm always full of hope and inspiration when I see the potential of our students. And over the past few months, you've proved yourself time and again. But the next steps in life won't always be easy. There'll be curves in the road ahead, there'll be mountains to climb, and there'll be rivers to cross. but I know you can tackle any challenge that comes your way. You'll overcome any adversity you face, and you will conquer any obstacle that stands in your way. Today, we recognize all our amazing grads. Tonight, we're lighting up Niagara Falls in gold in recognition of your hard work. And to help you have an incredible summer, our high school grads can visit any Ontario park free of charge for the day during the month of July from Mondays to Thursdays. All of you all you have to do actually is just show your student ID card. So when you go in the park, just show them your card and you'll get in free. Before I turn it over to Stephen and Nav, I want you to do me a favor. Every year, there's a time-honored tradition of throwing your graduation hats in the air to celebrate getting that coveted diploma. So, to the mums and dads out there, sisters, brothers, grandparents, and friends, I want you to grab any hat, doesn't matter what hat it is, take a video with your smartphone and show Ontario grads just how proud you are with your very own hat toss. Then share your video online using the hashtag Ontario Grad Hat Toss. So that's Ontario Grad Hat Toss. Put it online. Again, I want to wish our class of 2020 all the very best, and get out there and do some great, great things and have a great summer, great memories, and thank you and God bless. I'm going to pass it over to my great minister.
Well, thank you, Premier, and it's amazing to be with Nav. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been a year for the history books. Tremendous difficulty and personal adversity. And yet the history books will reflect with pride on you, because when faced with a real obstacle, you showed your family, your educators, and your country that nothing can stop you. Now, this has been disruptive. It has been a time of rapid change, when we confront the norms and challenge assumptions. And with this change comes opportunity to seize on the horizon, to recognize that change can be a force for good. And the question is, who will drive that change? Who will pioneer the discoveries of our time, the innovations that can save lives, the inclusive, aspirational vision that can unite divided peoples? The answer lies within your heart, within your mind. For the Premier and our government, the answer so evidently is you. We believe in you, in your talents, in your abilities, and in your future. Now, I've been inspired by many women and men in my life. But one person who I have often spoken about with admiration, ironically, is a person I never had the privilege of meeting. But his words, his life, his passion for progress has inspired me. And I speak of the late Lincoln Alexander. He was the son of Caribbean immigrant parents. His father worked as a car porter and his mother as a maid. Throughout his humble life, he faced barriers, discrimination, and hate. And he was resolved to show the world that beyond the color of his skin, or of his faith, or orientation, or income of any citizen, that they have inherent human dignity. They possess incredible value, talent, and conviction. They share a beating heart that feels pain and emotion, and likewise love and happiness. For Lincoln was the first Black member of Parliament, the first Black cabinet minister, the first Black lieutenant governor here in Ontario, and he taught those around him, and a generation that now remembers him, that humanity must be a universal truth. He showed us all that inner strength, courage, and intelligence, what that really looks like. In a word, he was fearless. So as you reflect on your story, I ask you to do as Winston Churchill once said, as the Premier just noted, to never, never, never give up, because you can do what it takes to change the world. And we're blessed to live in the true north, strong and free. But we must always strive for better and for progress. And you can literally lead the way forward, like Lincoln did, because we know you can. So for our senior kindergarten students entering grade 1, for grade 8 students graduating from elementary school, and for grade 12 students heading off to post-secondary or the job market, on behalf of your parents, educators, and your entire province, we say thank you, merci, miigwech. Bonne chance de vos études, et je vous souhaite beaucoup de réussite. We wish you good luck as you embark on a journey that will take you anywhere. I'd like to turn over to the superfan himself, Navbatya.
Minister Lecce, Premier Ford, and to all the media present, thank you for having me here today. I'm used to speaking to you all at Scotiabank Arena. It feels a little strange speaking to you at Queen's Park. I'm not a politician, nor do I aspire to be one. I take care of the basketball side of Toronto. But I'm here today for something much more important to me, our youth and our future. When I was asked to join in on sending a message to our graduating class of 2020, I could not say no. Over the past few weeks, I have had countless requests to send messages to many graduate classes across Canada, and I have tried to get to most of them. Unfortunately, I have not been able to get to all of them, so today is very important to me. Just last night, I received an email from the mother of a young boy, Keedan, who should be celebrating grade 8 graduation, and he won't be. This is heartbreaking to me. The world has changed in the past few months, for good and bad. Every person in this room has had to make sacrifices, but as a parent, you want everything for your kids. As a teacher, you want to stand proudly as your students celebrate their academic achievements. And as a student, you want that moment where you are acknowledged for years of hard work, with that walk across the stage to receive your diploma. This is their rite of passage, and not to mention the party afterward, the celebration with friends. Do these Jordans go with this tuxedo? Whom am I inviting to the prom? This is all a part of their rite of passage, and it is heartbreaking to know it is not happening this year. But I want the entire graduating class of 2020 to know this is just a speed bump. I too have had many speed bumps over the years to deal with. We will get over these speed bumps, and we will celebrate your achievement like we were intended to. You are our future. It is important you don't think about what you are missing out on, but stay in the moment as you are watching the world change. You are in the middle of history being rewritten and history being made. What you learn from today will shape our country for years to come. I'm happy to be led by our youth of today, and I hope you have every opportunity and equal opportunity, regardless of color or race. That is a world I dream of. And it is you all, the class of 2020, who will always be remembered as the class that changed the world. So stay positive, stay strong, be there for each other. We will all celebrate together soon, and I cannot wait to see you walk those steps to collect your diplomas. Thank you.